Scorpio, to your January 15th through the 22nd mid-month reading. Hope you guys are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, welcome back, everyone, and all new subscribers. Welcome. Let's see what's going on with you guys during this beautiful mid-month time. Moving by really fast this month, so okay, let's see what's going on. We have the strength and courage card coming out. Look at that. With the strength, we have that influence, inner strength, focusing on, quote, infinite possibilities, as well as she has the infinity sign over her head when it's coming to love and things that I love and my family, feeling that inner happiness, feeling that fulfillment and contentment when it comes to family and things that I love, my dreams, feeling that victory. Wow, feeling a lot of victory and success right now. So that is very beautiful. Next card coming out is the King of Swords, head over heart, disciplined, knowing your truth, standing in your truth. So whatever victory you have, this divine love that you have is like standing in your truth. You know what's going on, and you know what? You're standing up for your own strength. Wow. So a lot of beautiful things going on right now. Yeah, finding that love. You could have a choice in love. Maybe you're standing up for your choices in love, right? So whatever choice you're looking at, it's going after your passion and what you believe. Walking away from things that you don't feel is passionate and walking towards something that you do feel is your 10 of Cups, right? Because you already have the happiness and contentment with the Knight of Pentacles. So feeling like the hard work that you have put in is causing this strength, having that strength, feeling, productive at this time, feeling like you have the achievements and good investments going on around you. So let's see what we have over here. Very nice. Yeah. Nurturing this situation. You could even have this Capricorn around you that you feel is very nurturing. And you know what? Maybe I'm walking towards this person who wants to nurture me, who wants to put hard work into me. Right? This is where I feel like I'm getting my contentment out of my love situation. Or you could just feel like you're the Queen of Pentacles and I'm looking at this Pentacle and I know that this is what's great for my family. I'm going to walk away from this job and go towards something that, you know what, makes me feel better, makes me feel financially certain instead of having uncertainties about what's going on within this job. Wow. And that's just like, you know what, New Year's resolution over here. I know what I'm doing. Movement, progress, and decisions. Integrating yourself into a place where you feel more comfortable. Departing from a place where you didn't want to be and moving right into your victory, taking on a new journey. Wow. Some might even think you're a little erratic about the situation. I don't know why I want to say that, but I do. I think that they're just like, I don't know what you're doing. They feel a little disappointed. They wanted to offer you cups or keep their cup going, and you're saying absolutely not. So for them, they feel like it's a little unpredictable for you to just kind of get up, walk away, and go after something more beautiful. But that's exactly what the point is. I have the courage and the strength to know that I have higher meanings, better potentials out there. I have the infinite sign around my head that says, you know what, I'm going to confront this with action to let them know this is where I'm putting my comfort zone in. This is where I'm going to get my commitments, and this is where I'm going to prosper with the Eight of Cups. Having new feelings, just feeling like a different person. There's a lot of action-packedness going on. Having the new inspiration, feeling like, I just feel like you feel like a different person. So you're definitely transitioning and moving on to better waters, leaving behind everything that doesn't suit you. It's like, you know what? And if that's a relationship ending, I'm going to go over here to somebody else, because you do have the ending over here in the transition. So no matter what, it does feel like you're taking on some kind of butterfly effect where you're saying, and I didn't want this anymore. This doesn't suit me. And I can go towards what it is I truly want, because it just feels more right for me, right? So you're just feeling like there's better peace and better responsibilities that are just, I don't know, it's just better for you. It's just who you are. I like that. Feeling like, I am better than I was. New year, new you. Let's do it, right? So it's like, here we go. You have the fertility over here with the Venus. Yeah, because I'm attracting into my life the things that I want, things that I'm in love with, things of beauty, things of harmony, things that go after my heart's desire. and I'm sorry that it causes a tower. I'm sorry that this disturbs you, right? And it's like, but I have to take a tower, because without the tower, I can't get to where it is I want to be. I won't have that ultimate change. And unfortunately, that's what towers are for, right? So it is going to be some upheaval, because somebody is not going to like the idea that you're walking away, that you're disappointed, that you're withdrawing from this situation, right? That you're going after what your heart's desire is, what you feel connected to. Whether it, like I said, it's new love or it's this new job, but it's definitely where you feel like you're more in power, like I'm the power, I'm the strength. Here it is again, the strength card again. This is where my passion lies. This is where I have compassion to myself and feel my own self-worth and feel like that's what I need. On the moving on is moving on. So I'm going to move away from you. I know this is where I'm going to be in boss mode. This is where I'm going to be in control of my life the way I want to be. So with the Queen of Pentacles over here, somebody's going to feel the emotional withdrawal. They're going to feel that. Somebody doesn't like the idea that you're moving on. So I feel like they're going to kind of hide away and kind of, go and try to find their peace within their mind. They're going to be a very nostalgic area of their life. But I think it's also the memories of love, where you know what your memories are. It's almost like you're remembering from the past, like what I have allowed myself in the past to get myself into this type of, situation. Maybe because you were stronger in the past, right? So you're picking that strength up again. Somebody has weakened me down, and I don't want to be that way. I've let this roller coaster go on for too long, stopping the roller coaster and getting off. So it's almost like remembering who you are in a lot of ways and the way things used to be, but no longer exist. So I have to go find my own peace. Having that conversation with them, with yourself, with spirit, making those new choices and rewriting your own story and rewriting your own book for your own self. Sometimes those are the hard choices that we have to make, but they're what we have to do for financial freedom, for love, for ourselves. And I just feel like that's exactly where you're going. And as you rest and rejuvenate, you're going to see your shining star come in. You're going to move up that ladder. You're going to have these messages from other people, from other places, seeing these new opportunities and watching your life accelerate very quickly. Why? Because you've decided to put yourself first. And I think that this is one of those things, right? Putting your happiness first for a second. Wait, everybody just needs to relax for a second. I need to put my happiness first. And that's why you have the 10 of Cups. That's what it is. I'm going after that 10 of Cups. I'm going to have this happiness. I'm going to have this divine love. Finding this, this week, finding that 9 of Cups within myself, finding what it is, that 2 of Cups, right? Finding what it is I truly need for myself. Putting yourself at the milestone, not going around and around anymore. Yeah. Finding that celebration and joy, for your family, for yourself, for your kids. But it's going to have to start, and it's one of those things, it's like, but it has to start with me first, because I can't give it out unless I'm happy, right? You can only give out so much before it backfires, right? Gray Squirrel, finding new ways to solving problems. That's really what it is too. Because of the depth spread messages of peace and harmony. And Bat, see through the illusion into the truth. And I think that's a lot of what you're doing right now, right? You're looking at like, this is just an ongoing roller coaster. I can't do that anymore. So you're going to act with fortitude and cooperate with your higher self, and with things that you're in love with, things that make you passionate, things that give you that strength. Wow. Beautiful reading, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.